Everyone says I don't have the temperament for research, that I'm always trying to turn everything into a comedy, that I can't take anything seriously. Are they right? The professor seemed to see something in me. There's no sign of a struggle. Everything seems to be in order. You never laughed at me when I thought doing science was like baking. Throw in a pinch of Erler pie hydrate here, a dash of Fourier transform there.
Hello. If you're watching this, then I am dead. No, I don't need your crocodile tears. I given up my research into semi-aquatic reptile secretion years ago. Given the suspicious nature of my demise, I'm sure there's going to be an investigation. I made a lot of enemies through my years, and some people who I thought were my friends, colleagues jealous of my work. Not that any of them could stop me. Then there was my revolutionary idea to combine DNA testing technology that needed only a tiny finger prick of blood with a polygraph device. If only I could get either of these to work. When the grant money stopped rolling in, the rumors started that I was committing waste, fraud, and abuse. Nothing could be further from the truth. All of my research I did to try to benefit society. For example, this foam sleeve to thermally insulate a beverage container. Before these, we used to have to wrap our cans in foil to keep them cool. It was about this time I started to realize there's a limit to what the human brain can comprehend, and I started to shift away from research into organic substances and towards cybernetics. This promises to be my greatest accomplishment yet. As I film this, I know I'm getting close to a major breakthrough. My desire to succeed is tempered slightly by the understanding that I might be careful, lest I destroy everything. If my star grad student sees this, and you know who you are, then I hope that you can continue where I left off. On the whiteboard behind you are all my formulas. There's an error somewhere. Here's the paradox. If I find it, I'll be successful. But if I'm successful, I will cease to exist.
Okay, I have to be very careful if I make any changes. I'll mark them all down on my checklist here. I'll show them. I have a sensitive side. I cry. What did the professor call them? Tears. I bleed. What was it again? Blood. Oh, Professor, remember when your DNA test showed that both your parents were from Bohemia and we started calling you Double Check? Am I my worst enemy? Are we humans or machines? You used the Pythagorean theorem only once here. Is that enough? We should probably double. Check that off. The teacher becomes the pupil, and the pupil becomes the teacher. Such is the collage of life. Oh my goodness, but it can't be. That's impossible. He turned himself into a calculator.